Hey everyone, Slave to the Games here. It's been a hot second since the last Cyberpunk 2077 video release, but I plan to rectify that with more releases starting now. I hope to be covering more subjects, and you are more than welcome to request ideas for what you may want me to explain or share my opinion on that is within my ability to do so. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is probably something you've already heard about, but players will be able to manipulate cutscenes by doing some of the following, but possibly not limited to just these. The example given would be looking around an area, and while you're doing so, this may alert you to enemies' presence or give you new information and possibly even more. Apparently, where and how you are looking around can cause dialogue/scenes to change based off from that. I have to say I am skeptical on this feature. Not much is known by how much this actually matters. Not only that, but how much this is actually utilized. And this matters a lot in my opinion. If it is used a lot, then I would want to know so I can act on my ability to do so. If it is only for specific moments in the game and every other scene doesn't use this, then I wouldn't want to always feel like I need to be on my toes for new information and ways to potentially change a scene if there is no way to do so in those scenes. All I'm saying is it would be nice to know if I can theoretically do this in every scene within reason or only for a set amount, and maybe even know how much of this actually matters. To add to the immersion is the simple fact that nearly all cutscenes and dialogue will be in the first-person perspective, with very limited scenes actually showing your character, leaving the only way to see your appearance in reflections, in vehicles, and in the inventory. Honestly though, I'm not too worried about this one, as I love the approach the devs have taken with the game. But of course, this is only not an issue if they pull off these in-game cutscenes exactly as they have explained and shown us. And for those of you wondering, yes, the sex scenes will also be in the first-person perspective if you have yet to hear this. In a GameSpot interview during PAX Australia, lead developer of CDPR's Krakow office, John Mamize, hopefully I pronounced that right, explains the new scene system, saying, "It's like our dialogue and cinematic system that occurs within the context of the gameplay of the game. It's really important because one of the pillars of the development of the project is the idea of full immersion, and this new scene system is all about full immersion. You don't break into a letterbox formula and see this cutscene taking place. You're actually in the cutscene and you can control the character or the camera. There are different levels of control depending on the cutscene. It's fully immersive. It doesn't take you out of the experience at all." And this brings me to the last thing I want to cover for this video. I always used to ramble to my friends left and right about how cutscenes in games like Skyrim, Fallout 4, and yes, even my favorite game series, the Mass Effect trilogy, could be so much better with things like the following: better expressions, not having the people stand in the exact same pose the entire time, and letting you take an active role in the scenes. These moments in non-cinematic dialogue scenes always felt lacking and almost empty, with really the only thing carrying me through them being my love for the games. Essentially, I always thought non-cinematic cutscenes always had the potential to be so much more, and my hope is that even if Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't solve this completely, it not only takes the first few steps, but inspires other game companies to do the same. As I always say at the end, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Want to help further support me in what I do? Well, you can by becoming a Patreon member or checking out my merch store with the links below. One other link you should probably check out, and I urge you to do so, is the Discord link. Come chat with me and others that are part of this community, and as always, I hope to see you all in my next video or stream, and I hope you guys have a nice day.